Do you ever dream of owning a private island, a place to escape the hustle and bustle, where you can be at one with nature and live life on your own terms? You might be surprised to hear that there are islands out there, ripe for the taking, practically going for the price of a city apartment. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's because it is. These seemingly idyllic retreats hide secrets beneath their sandy shores and lush canopies, secrets that have kept buyers at bay. From venomous snakes to lingering spirits, from relentless floods to impenetrable legal battles, these islands are as unforgiving as they are beautiful. Our first stop takes us to Rabbit Island, a seemingly serene escape nestled off the coast of a country known for its history of chemical weapons production. But don't let the name fool you. This isn't some cuddly petting zoo gone wild. This island harbors a dark past, one that's left its mark on the very soil. You see, Rabbit Island was once a testing ground for chemical weapons, a place where deadly concoctions were tested on unsuspecting animals. The remnants of this grim history still linger buried beneath the surface, a constant reminder of the island's toxic legacy. Now, the island is overrun by, you guessed it, rabbits. Thousands of them, descendants of those subjected to the horrific experiments. They might seem harmless, even cute, hopping about without a care in the world. But these aren't your average bunnies. Their lineage is steeped in chemical warfare, and who knows what genetic anomalies lurk beneath their fluffy exteriors. Exploring the abandoned labs, the silence is deafening. The wind whistles through broken windows, carrying with it the faint scent of chemicals, a chilling reminder of the horrors that once unfolded here. The ground is littered with rusted canisters and crumbling structures, reclaimed by nature but still bearing the scars of their dark past. It's a stark reminder that paradise can be deceiving, that beauty can mask a sinister reality. The island stands as a testament to human folly, a cautionary tale of our capacity for destruction. Would you dare set foot on this island knowing its gruesome past? Could you ever truly feel at ease, with the ghosts of 1,000 experiments lurking just beneath the surface? Next, we venture to a place that needs little introduction in the danger department, Snake Island. Located off the coast of a country known for its venomous snakes, this island is a serpent's paradise, and a nightmare for anyone who isn't a fan of slithering, scaly creatures. Imagine stepping off your boat onto a beach, the sand shimmering under the tropical sun, but instead of the gentle lapping of waves, you hear the rustle of dry leaves, a subtle warning that sends shivers down your spine. You see, this island is home to thousands of venomous snakes, some of the deadliest in the world. They rule this land, their scales glinting menacingly amidst the lush vegetation. Every step is a gamble, every rustle of leaves a potential encounter with death. There are stories of fishermen, lured to the island by the promise of abundant catches, only to meet a gruesome end, their bodies never to be recovered. Legend has it that the snakes here are so numerous they can even strike from the trees, their venom potent enough to kill a man within hours. Even the most seasoned adventurers think twice before setting foot on this island. It's a place where nature reigns supreme, where the food chain has taken a sinister turn. The island stands as a stark reminder that danger lurks in the most unexpected places, that paradise can quickly turn deadly. It's a place where survival is not a given, but a hard-fought battle against nature's deadliest creations. Our journey into the unsettling continues as we set sail for Ghost Island, a place shrouded in mystery and steeped in local lore. This time the threat isn't fangs or toxins, but something altogether more ethereal, something that chills you to the bone. As we approach the island, a palpable sense of unease hangs in the air. The once grand structures, now crumbling relics of a bygone era, stand like hollow sentinels against the crashing waves. The silence here is deafening, broken only by the cries of seabirds and the sighing wind, a symphony of nature that does little to soothe the nerves. They say this island is haunted, a place where the veil between our world and the next wears thin. Locals speak of strange lights flickering in the dilapidated buildings, of disembodied voices carried on the wind, of a coldness that seeps into your bones and lingers long after you've left the island's shores. The stories vary, each more chilling than the last. Some whisper of a tragic shipwreck, the souls of the lost forever bound to the island. Others speak of a wealthy family, their idyllic life shattered by a gruesome murder, their restless spirits doomed to roam the island for eternity. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's an undeniable eeriness to this place. It's in the way the shadows seem to dance in the derelict buildings, in the whispers of the wind as it whistles through the crumbling walls. It's a place that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left its shores. This next island presents a different kind of challenge. One that's less about immediate danger and more about the relentless power of nature. Welcome to Flooded Island, a place where the boundary between land and sea is constantly redrawn. A constant reminder of the awesome and unforgiving force of the tides. Picture this. You've finally found your dream island, a lush paradise with swaying palm trees and pristine beaches. But there's a catch. This island is locked in a perpetual cycle of flooding, the tides rising and falling with a vengeance, swallowing the land whole only to retreat and reveal the devastation left behind. Here, the very ground beneath your feet is unreliable, constantly shifting, always at the mercy of the ocean's whims. Building a home here would be like constructing a sandcastle in the path of the tide, a futile attempt to defy the inevitable. The island is a testament to nature's raw power, a reminder that we are but temporary residents on this planet, subject to the forces that shape it. Exploring the island, you'll find remnants of past attempts at habitation, crumbling foundations overtaken by vegetation, the skeletal remains of trees that once stood tall. It's a sobering reminder of the futility of trying to tame the wild, of the delicate balance between man and nature. Our journey takes us to Pollution Island, a stark reminder of the devastating impact human actions can have on even the most remote corners of the globe. This island, once a vibrant ecosystem teeming with life, now stands as a testament to our disregard for the environment, a scar on the face of the planet. As you approach the island, the first thing that hits you is the smell. A pungent cocktail of chemicals and decay hangs heavy in the air, a stark contrast to the fresh ocean breeze. The once pristine beaches are now littered with debris, a toxic tapestry of plastic, metal, and unidentifiable waste. This island was once home to a thriving fishing community, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the sea. But unchecked industrial progress took its toll, dumping toxic waste into the waters, poisoning the very lifeblood of the island. The fish died, the water turned murky and lifeless, and the once thriving community was forced to abandon their homes, leaving behind a ghost town slowly being consumed by the very waste that destroyed it. Exploring the island is a somber experience. The silence is broken only by the crunching of plastic underfoot, a constant reminder of the damage we've inflicted upon this once pristine paradise. The air is thick with the ghosts of the past, the memory of a vibrant ecosystem choked to death by our own greed. Pollution Island stands as a stark reminder that our actions have consequences, that even in the pursuit of progress, we must tread lightly upon this earth. It's a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the fragility of our planet and the urgent need to protect what we have left. Ever dreamed of escaping the rat race, of leaving it all behind and embracing a life of solitude? Well, this next island might just be what you're looking for. But be warned, this isn't your average digital detox retreat. This is Isolation Island, a place where loneliness reigns supreme, a true test of self-reliance in the face of utter remoteness. Imagine a speck of land in the vast expanse of the ocean, miles from any major shipping lane, days away from the nearest inhabited island. This, my friends, is Isolation Island, a place where time seems to stand still, where the only sounds are the relentless crashing of waves and the cries of seabirds. Here, you're truly on your own. No shops, no internet, no noisy neighbors, just you, the elements, and the daunting task of surviving in one of the most isolated places on Earth. The island offers a crash course in self-sufficiency. You'll need to find your own food, collect rainwater and build shelter, all while battling the elements and the ever-present feeling of being utterly alone. While it might sound appealing at first, the reality of such isolation can be crushing. The silence can be deafening, the solitude overwhelming. It's a true test of human resilience, a challenge that only the most self-sufficient and mentally strong could endure. Our final destination takes us to Legal Limbo Island, a place where the dream of owning a private island turns into a bureaucratic nightmare. This island, with its swaying palm trees and crystal-clear waters, might seem like the ultimate paradise. But beneath the surface lies a tangled web of legal disputes, a quagmire of ownership claims and counterclaims that have left the island in a state of perpetual limbo. Imagine this: you've finally found the perfect island, the one you've been dreaming of your entire life. But just as you're about to sign on the dotted line, you uncover a labyrinthine legal battle, a generations-old dispute over ownership that has yet to be resolved. This is the reality of legal limbo island. Multiple parties, from distant relatives to governments claiming historical rights, all vying for a piece of this island paradise. The result is a legal stalemate, a bureaucratic black hole that has swallowed any hope of clear ownership. Lawyers have made fortunes trying to untangle the mess, but to no avail. The island remains in a state of legal purgatory, a cautionary tale about the perils of unclear property rights. It's a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful places come with the most complicated baggage. From toxic legacies to venomous inhabitants, from relentless floods to legal nightmares, these islands offer a glimpse into the dark side of paradise. They remind us that beauty often masks hidden dangers, that the dream of owning a private island can quickly turn into a fight for survival, a battle against nature, or a descent into bureaucratic chaos. So, the next time you find yourself daydreaming about escaping to your own private island, remember these cautionary tales. Remember that paradise comes at a price, and sometimes that price is simply too high to pay. Would you dare to buy one of these islands if the price was right? Or would you rather stick to the safety of the mainland, where the only snakes you encounter are in zoos, and the only floods you experience are in the comfort of your own bathtub?